Good morning, everyone. So it's today is 27th of June, and it's about 13 minutes past 8 a.m. Eastern Time. So what we do, we in 17 minutes, we have core PC price index month over month, which can be one of the driver, and President Trump is looking into. I'm looking into the replacement of Powell. Though this contract, I think, is his term ends somewhere in May or March or May 2026. What all the Fed members, those who spoke yesterday, all of them, they said that July rate cut is very unlikely. But I think there will be some sort of a consideration in September rate cut. The market is looking at a rate cut in September and 2 rate cuts this year and in 1 more rate cut in 2026. Things may change. You never know. So that's there. And let's look at the news. So one of the key news is that US has, I think they have signed the trade agreements with China in Geneva when they were there last time in Geneva when they were talking about the rare minerals. So I think they have agreed, and I think there was one tweet from President Trump that the deal is done and it has to be now signed by by Chinese Premier and President Trump. So that was the news in the background. I think that has actually moved the market in the past few days. And I believe this will actually carry a little bit today. Let's see if I can find that news. So I don't see it here, but let's see. Let me go back. But there was something on Twitter, on social. It was on the social network. Okay. Okay, I think there's something of 2025, first in September. So they're expecting a rate cut in September. Commerce Secretary was there, and he said somewhere that the deal is done. So let me see. Let me check. US, China trade. Okay, let me see here. Maybe it's in the news there. China wealth fund. Okay. No, I don't. Anyway, so I think that's been signed. That's what I've seen it. Let's go to. We have seen the economic calendar. Let's go to guys. Please, I'd appreciate if you can follow me on Twitter, subscribe me, my YouTube channel, subscribe, share with your network within the network or groups you are in, and put the notification on. It will encourage me to do more and more. And I also contribute to investing.com. So I appreciate that if you go to investing.com, to my article, and here you can put the reviews, add comments, you like it, or you want to have, do you have any suggestions, feel free to put it here. Right, so that's what it is. Okay, let's go to our probability map for this week. So probability map for this today is all bullish. So if you see 57% Dow, 58% S&P, and 62% Nasdaq. So it's like the start looks like good. So let's see how it goes. All right, so let's go to futures. Okay, let me go to 4 hours. On 4-hourly basis, Nasdaq futures has clearly broken the previous high and it's rising. So there will be some more fuel by this news which we have come across from the US, that US-China trade tariff agreement has been done. So there will be more news coming up. So let's see how it goes, right? Let me see okay, so S&P futures is S&P future. Yep. S&P future also broke through the all-time high, so new high. So let's see how far it goes, right? And if you go to QQQ, so QQQ actually made a new high. Now this consolidation is no more valid. So QQQ made a new high, and it seems like that we are going, as long as we hold this trend line, okay, we may come to test. If we on the retest, if we hold it, then we're going further higher. Same thing with S&P, SPY, that was QQQ. So let's go to SPY. Okay. Let me extend this. SPY is still into 613.89. I think that is the high, all-time high. So where it is now? Yeah, 6.1389. Okay, guys. So that's there. UVXY is coming down. I was expecting UVXY to come down, but then came the geopolitical thing. So UVXY is coming down, which is okay, good. Now let's look at Tesla. Tesla moved higher, came back, and it's still testing. So large candle, couple of consolidation, and then goes down. So still, it's holding this trend line. So 320.21 is the level. Once it breaks, then it's going to trigger a move to the downside. Where it comes to NVDA is consolidating. So is it going to go higher after consolidation, or is it going to come down? We have yet to see. Let's go to AMD. AMD is also consolidating. So AMD is also consolidating the gains it took. So let me see. And yeah. So AMD is also consolidating. Alphabet, as I mentioned yesterday, the Alphabet was one of the candidates to go higher, so it is testing the trend line. Broadcom broke through the highs, the post-earnings highs, so it's going higher. Apple still hovering around here. Microsoft is almost 497, can it hit 400? It's 500. Yes, it's possible. Okay, with this China change in this scenario, I think Amazon will be the beneficiary. Okay, so this is done. Gold is down. Light crude in the range. Dollar has come down. Yields have come down. Bitcoin still at the upper end of the range, 108. 100,870 is the resistance, and 104,100 is the support. Let's look at the let's look at the Philadelphia Semiconductor Index. As I mentioned, that it can go to 553.3540. It's already there. And let's look at SOXL. Broke through this one. Are we going to hold this one, sustain this one? We have yet to see. In the case of SOXS, it is actually at the rock bottom. Let's look at the coins today. So we have looked at the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is in the rectangular range. Okay. Same thing, Ethereum is in a range. So on the downside, 2300. Midline is 2566. When it comes to XRP, this trend line is holding, and this is most likely going to be the, let me extend right. This is, sorry, this is going to be, okay, maybe extend left. This is going to be the base where it's going to Solano, going in, coming down away in a perfect parallel channel. When it comes to ADA, it's basically, ADA drops, consolidates, and then drops. So at the moment, consolidation, we'll see how it goes later on. That's all for today, guys. Have a wonderful Friday, have a wonderful trading day, and have a wonderful weekend. We'll connect on Monday.